What's going on, guys? Operation Moon here with another video. If you like the content, feel free to hit that sub button, comment down below if you are a holder of Safemoon. Don't forget to like the video as well, it'd be greatly appreciated. Trying to get 250 likes on a video, that would be unreal. So in today's video, we're just going to focus on a Reddit post here, and it's a summary or a recap of Papa, his Twitter space and what's been happening there recently. Before we get into that though, there is another post here that I would like you to look at. Now, if this doesn't resonate with majority of the holders, I don't know what will, but I'm not selling a single Safemoon until life-changing money is made. Safemoon will allow many of us to create generational wealth. I agree, and then it's a big I'm holding. It's like I said in my previous video, it's the long-term game with this. More people need to be on the same page here. It's a long-term hold. Hold that, forget about it, come back to it in years, stay up to date with the news and what the project is doing, and you will not be disappointed. And jumping across to Reddit post here by Numerous Estimate 443 on the Safemoon Reddit. Now, instead of going through each individual tweet of Papa recently, I thought I would just use this summarized version which they have put together. So shout out to this Reddit user. It's unreal. And I'll just give you a bit of an update on what Papa has been saying and what's been going on in Safemoon space on Twitter. So let's get into it. So recap of Papa in Twitter space. The exchange. A scaling exchange that can do over 3,000 transactions simultaneously sounds pretty good to me. He doesn't see traditional staking in the future, but it's possible through one of the bridges that staking and providing liquidity incentives will be there. I mean, it's a potential, nothing is confirmed yet. The exchange will have its own reflection mechanism. So there are Papa's thoughts and tweets regarding the exchange. Pretty interesting. The 3,000 transactions simultaneously sounding pretty good to him. A massive leg up on other exchanges, I would believe. Now, heading to blockchain, have yet to announce the max total supply of the blockchain will be. Another speaker said, blink twice. Thomas, if the exchange is a lot closer than we think, and it might coincide sooner than we think with the wallet. Thomas replied, if I blink any harder, my head is going to hurt. When a speaker asks about blockchain and IoT integration, Thomas replied, seems legit. When asked what product he's most excited for, Thomas said it's the blockchain. Transferring from BSC to Safemoon Exchange will be done through bridges. We don't have a path yet for people to traverse into something that doesn't exist, but we will have a path for people. We'll touch on that later when it's ready. Smart contracts confirmed. That's huge. It's a massive point there. So the bridge isn't there yet, but they are going to create one. The wallet. There is an alternative to seed phrases regarding securing the wallet, but they can't talk about it just yet. Interesting. Two-factor authentication and CAPTCHA was mentioned. There are discussions around using seed phrases to allow people to import their wallets, but that kind of conflicts with our messaging in a way that we are not going to ask you for that. Providing the form for people to submit. There could be a way that we could display what's going on inside an app while you're submitting that data, like little checks and stuff. Okay. Be interesting to see what they develop in that space. They have hinted at different partnerships they have, especially regarding encryption. The wallet will make Safemoon more accessible. When asked what gives a competitive edge, Thomas said, we're going to have by far the most security in our wallet than any other wallet on the market today. It's a little silly, the amount of encryption we're putting on top of the encrypted keys. Sleek UI, ease of access. I don't see it as something we're necessarily changing the game with because everybody's got a wallet. I mean, there's tons of wallets out there, but it's something that we need as a stepping stone. When asked if the wallet would have its own internal swap, Papa said he doesn't think it's something that we can talk about, and laughs. Hint, hint. There's a great chance for a lot of features to not be there in version 1 of the wallet, but they are shooting for it to be done as close to launch as possible. When asked about the standards for other cryptos to go through the wallet, Papa said he can't talk about it because it's out of his scope. That's a Jack and John thing. Thomas said that he has a lot of code for biometrics already, so it's something they could implement. That'd be pretty cool. Unlock your wallet with your thumbprint or something like that would be very cool. Bridges. There are 2 bridges in operation that they kicked off. There's another bridge that someone else did. We have 3 more networks on deck with 1 vendor. When asked if more bridges will be available in the near future, Thomas confirmed. Mesh networks. When asked about mesh networks, Thomas said, for us, specifically within Safemoon context, mesh networks are interesting, but they don't really help us with the stage that we're at. I hope that helps. Trying not to be too cryptic. All right, so there was a lot of speculation around this, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens over the course of the next few months or few years, what they develop with that. PSC liquidity. When asked why transitioning liquidity from version 1 to version 2 was such a long process, Thomas said we can constantly generate liquidity on version 1. It's hard-coded in the contract, so we're moving that over and over time. That'll be ongoing forever. I'm sorry, it'll be ongoing until it's automated. The other part of the issue is that we have a lot of locked liquidity on version 1 through DX sale. We're in discussions with them in trying to work out things. So ideally, when we're able to migrate the rest of it that's locked in DX sale, we'll do that, or DX locker. Sorry, they have a lot of products. Reflections, Papa said he doesn't see a situation where all exchanges could be connected to get reflections to reflect that. Yeah, that would be extremely difficult. I could only imagine. Token consolidation, so many parts of that are under heavy discussion that when we transition anywhere, what's that going to look like? How's it going to impede the flow of Safemoon? What does that mean for us 5, 10 years down the line? We're not trying to back ourselves into a nasty situation, so we're trying to think of every horrible thing that could go wrong, mitigating those by bypassing those by design. The Gambia and other markets, when asked if they are currently looking at other markets, Thomas replied, "We are definitely focused on our goals. I think that once we achieve more, we'll start looking at other place. But for right now, we're fairly hyped, focused on what we have announced." The Harmony Bridge was made in a weekend on a slight mention, and he thinks that they are great. That's all he has to say about them for now. He also said that they will cover it. They'll cover it later in depth. The Miami event, they went out there with almost zero preparation, but they had most people at their booth. Papa was almost kidnapped on his way out of the town after that. Seriously? We had the CEO from Mandala, the first NFT artist and the first NFT car artist, Dan DeBeck. Tomo was there. It was a good opportunity to meet people who are into DeFi and bring it into our space. And then the Safemoon dev, when asked why he came to Safemoon instead of accepting all the other offers, Thomas said, "A close friend of mine asked me to do a favor. I believe in my friend and he believes in me. He called me up one day and goes, 'Man, I need some help putting together a team.' So I put together some of my most stellar people I know, and the rest is history." When asked about Safemoon dev and if he's someone famous, Thomas said, "I guess he's famous now, but he's just a regular guy. We were learning how to launch contracts on BSC. We started this thing with no expectation, and I think that's where a lot of the things in crypto really come out, really shine, where you don't have the expectations." And then there's some Papa shenanigans at the bottom. When asked what are you most excited about, he said the owls. I'm really excited for that. So there's still speculation around that. Hoot, hoot. And there's a few more here. So when asked when he sees Safemoon in 5 years, Papa said we're going to change a lot of things, and laughs. So yeah, it was bit of a longer video here, but I thought I would just break down this post to get you up to speed with what's been going on across the board and just Papa's view and responses to these questions. So look, if you like the content, drop a like, comment down below that you're part of the Safemoon army, and let me know if you're excited for the wallet and the exchange, and also hit that sub button. Peace.